Well, good evening, and welcome to Clicky Thicky Plushies Incorporate. I, as the monetization expert at this company, have heard your customer concerns, and we have this new, beautiful, affordable idea for you to buy plushies. And that is a subscription-based service.
Does this mean we get one plushie per month?
No, you silly fucking idiot. You're gonna pay a subscriptions fee indefinitely for this one plushie, and it means that you don't actually own it. So if we kind of decide to just take the plushie back, we can do that, and you'll pay $10 a month forever for a plushie you don't even own. This is how you monetize today, baby. Welcome to 2024, where you own nothing. Oh. Sorry, I get way too invested in this kind of stuff. This is basically reality at this point. Good evening, Lotties, Lasses, and Lasses. And fear not, we're not actually doing that with the plushies. Ghost Mango seems to have entered this afterlife or something, but we have Zombie Emotional Support Team to take the position here. Check out the plushies in the description. And when you get your plushie, you actually own it forever. I cannot believe that is like becoming a legitimate sales pitch in today's climate. There is a lot of bogus designs out there, a lot of bogus plans and payments and hidden fees, and it's just getting worse. So welcome to r/a-hole designs, where we look into the worst designs possible when it comes to products, pricing, social media, algorithms, all the worst stuff that you can imagine. The future is dark. Enjoy. Reddit CEO confirms paywall subreddits will be coming. Says r/a-hole design will be the first to go out of spite. The hint that got us all outraged is confirmed, and we know where it's happening. Wait a second, this was... Oh my god, wait, this is recent, August 9th, 2024. Is this actually happening? Is this... Oh my god, this is absolute... Pay what? I can see the bright future already, where we start pirating Reddit posts with some other site that just feeds the content. Oh my god, is that what my channel is gonna be? Is just pirated Reddit content so people don't have to pay for it? Man, I get to feel like a hero for reading memes. That is amazing. Oh, I am actually not hungry. Subtotal $45. Okay, that's kind of pricey. Minus $15 promotion. That's pretty good. $30? Okay, that's getting reasonable. Minus $3 credit. Okay, $27. This is good. This is good. Delivery fee 0.4. That is good. This is affordable. This is good. Taxes and other fees. $25? Total $52. So you've already paid for the delivery fee, but the hidden fees and taxes, and it doubles the whole thing. It literally Oh, come on. One good thing to look out for when it comes to food delivery services, usually there is an option to pick up stuff yourself, right? If you're a millennial or zoomer that suffers from social anxiety and, well, look at you, and don't like to make phone calls to order things, you can order things in these apps but pick it up yourself, so you don't have to make the phone call, it's just registered in an app. But the pricing list in the app, even if you pick it up yourself, can be vastly different. I have a pizza place that I usually order from sometimes, and if I go there and order it in person, it's like $13 for a pizza. Pretty normal lunch prices. If I order in the app, it's $20. $20, even if I pick it up myself. It is absolutely bonkers. Hidden fees? Disgusting. You know what they say, the whole economy runs on hidden fees. What a beautiful world. Ah, Morello chocolates. Look at this beautiful box you can give to a friend because it contains barely no chocolates at all. You see, Stacy, I gave you this chocolate box because it matches you. Deceitful. Ugh. Man, that's like a... Maybe that's the intention with this box. It's just a disc gift. Oh, that's amazing. I need to start a company that is just disc gifts. That is so good. This is not a stupid design. It was a deliberate decision to make the mouse useless while charging. Why? Perhaps you're annoyed that you have to pause your work and let it charge, so you'll buy another one as a backup. That is so shady, but it gets worse! Also, if you use it long enough, the internal battery will deteriorate, offering progressively shorter work hours. If it had the charging port in the front, you could leave it always attached and still use it, just downgrading your wireless mouse to a cable mouse. It will be acceptable for some people, but this way you have to buy a new one. Those are two potential changes for additional revenue with just one seemingly stupid design choice. It's the same as putting critical components next to heat sources in their laptops. Apple doesn't do stupid things, it does a-hole things. Oh, this is the kind of thing where you know they've had a meeting with a bunch of like shareholders and monetization experts and be like, how can we make our products worse to make more money? That's literally what it is. I hate that that is becoming a thing. The same thing goes with different softwares or even cars nowadays. It's like, oh, you have paid for this hardware in your car, but now you need a subscription to actually make it work. You see, we just make the original service a bit worse, so you have to pay extra to make it bearable. I hate that sort of stuff, and I hate that it works. Give the delivery team a 10. To us, these are a 0, 1 to 8. Positive is 9 and 10. So why do you even have a 10-grade system in that point? You could literally have just bad or good. This is a 2-grade system, hidden in a 10-grade system. I guess in reality, all you would need is 3. You would have like below expectation, expectation, and above expectation, right? That's all you would need. This is silly. Hotel I worked for was even worse. 1 to 8 were 0s, 9s were 5s, and only 10s were positive. Oh my god, that is so bad. I know there's a similar system, for example, with Uber drivers and that sort of stuff too. Like anything that is below like 4.7 stars is basically 0 stars. It's so bad, man.
Look at this elastic skin container. Oh, but if you open it, you have this like freaking paper cup that goes in it. For no reason. Isn't that great? You thought you had this much serum? It's actually this much. Look at you, being silly. You paid for empty glass.
Now check for a smaller container in the other one. Oh my god, and in this one that is like recyclable, there's another small gas one, and in the other is just like super minuscule. It's enough for 2 pumps. Ah, this is the future we're heading towards. The product is sold like that because the outer packaging is a one-time purchase. The inner pump that is OP complaining about can be bought alone as a refill. This is meant to be better for the environment. But then you're buying the inner thing anyway. Why can't you just leave the outer shell, like ignore that part, and just buy the small pumps that is the refill? This feels like a greenwash that isn't actually environmentally friendly. You just added an unnecessary outer layer, so that one is technically reusable, even though it's completely unnecessary. Of course it's reusable if it doesn't have a use. Oh my god, then it never goes bad. God. Imagine if I opened a brand for like coffee paper mugs and I had like a little plastic handle that you attach to these paper cups, and you get new paper cups every time, but they are just replacements for this handle. So you can have this like super renewable thing that you use over and over again, which is the handle. But in reality, you just use paper cups like anyone else, you know, when you pick up your coffee. So that's basically the equivalent of this. It's like fake greenwashing because you're technically reusing a part that wasn't necessary to begin with. So it's actually worse. You just add one more product to it that is completely useless. And it's also tinier, so it's shady marketing as well. Mr. Fresh, jumbo rectangular reusable food containers. Look at this. Environmental causes. Hell yeah, 2-pack. That is great. I can have 2 lunch boxes, prepare for the whole week. 1 container and 1 lid. I don't think that's what a 2-pack means. Can you imagine going to the shoe store and be like, oh yes indeed, you get 2 shoes for the price of 1, and it's just a regular pair of shoes. What do you mean? Would I have just bought 1 shoe? I can't even order a coffee without downloading an app at LaGuardia Airport. What public official approved this contract? I don't want an app on my phone. This is the airport. We are trapped customers. We should be able to order a coffee without apps. One thing that I despise, that I have started doing in so many places like cafes and lunch pickup places, is they have these digital menus that have like rotating ads on them. So sometimes I'm in the middle of ordering something and then it switches to an ad. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, give me a sec, there's an ad. And I'm just standing there awkwardly, an employee, I can just tell they're so done with this bullshit. Man, the world is beautiful, isn't it?
High beam assistant. You no longer need to switch between low and high beam. Your BMW automatically does it for you. You now drive more safely with the best visibility on dark roads. You see, 1 month trial, 0. But then you can pay unlimited for $200. You know this car you bought for like $100,000? Well, how about a subscription fee to use your fucking headlights?
Man, I guess the future is technically bright when you pay for like headlights or whatever. Dear God, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Okay, in certain instances, I can accept continuous payments if it's a service or a product that requires continuous development and effort. One of these examples, for example, is live service games. Most of them are overly monetized, if you ask me, but I would be fine with, for example, a minor monetization thing. If it's something you play continuously, it requires, you know, servers, and it's like updating, and you have a dev team that is like continuously updating it and stuff. I'm pretty fine with that. But like I said, most stuff is overly monetized, and that is the problem. Like after a while you end up spending more money on like microtransactions than what the game costs to begin with. But when it comes to cars, man, cars deprecate in value so fast, and you usually buy a new one anyway if you are a car person, so this is so silly. You don't need to have a continuous subscription thing for cars. They are expensive enough to begin with, and usually people buy new ones anyway because they deprecate so fast. This is gross. My AI. So, you are saying that I must be a subscriber to Snapchat Plus in order to remove you now.
Only Snapchat Plus subscribers can remove my AI from their chat feed. Here is how to remove my AI from chat with Snapchat Plus. Number 1. Swipe right from the camera screen to chat. Number 2. Press and hold on my AI. Number 3. Tap chat settings. And number 4. Tap clear from chat feed. You see, we added this super annoying AI friend. If you don't want this obnoxious AI friend clogging up your feed, you need to pay to remove it.
Oh man, I can see them doing this with cars. You don't want your automatic brake system to randomly brake for no reason. Now you gotta pay for it. Palmer House, please do not use the minibar to store personal items. Minibar and snack tray items are placed on sensors, and removing them will cause a charge to apply. To keep personal items or medication refrigerated, please dial X0 for assistance. Please refer to Refreshment Center menu for a full price list. Oh, so you don't even show the prices. Look at this. It's all like in kid height as well. So this is super easy to knock over with a bag, or if you have a kid, you don't even open it. You don't do anything with it. But you have a kid running around, la la la, bump into it, and like the entire minibar is just charged. And they don't even show the prices, and you know it's like $15 for a Coke. Man, last time I was traveling, I went to Rome. It was very nice a little while ago. The whole minibar was free. All of it was free, and you could store your personal stuff in it. In my opinion, that's how you know a hotel is like good and service-minded, because at the end of the day, the stuff you pay for a hotel is just magnitudes more expensive than whatever small stuff they have in the minibar. So if they can just give you a Coke can a day for free in the minibar, you're gonna be like, wow, I get the whole minibar for free, this is great, and customer satisfaction just shoot through the roof, and your whole stay, they paid like an extra $20 for, you know, refilling the minibar with some sodas and stuff. That's it. And you end up paying like, I don't know, $1,000 for your whole stay if you're staying there for a while. You know, it's... I don't get why they do this. It's so weird. It's so weird, man. I don't know if this is even profitable at the end of the day. I guess it is, if they travel with kids. But it's because it's scammy, not because they actually sell anything. No kid should ever have to sleep on the streets. And it's a anti-homeless design on the bench. Ah, yes, isn't that absolutely beautiful? We are against kids sleeping on the street. So we just made it impossible to sleep on the streets, and that means the issue is solved. Great. Okay, slight disclaimer, I do realize that the person putting up this ad, of course, trying to help kids, is not the same as the ones who design these benches, you know? I think it's important to mention. It's just really ironic when it's placed like this. Oh my god. You know when you're out traveling, having a little road trip with your buddies, having a good time on your vacation, and you're stuck by a gas station, and the whole handle is just an ad screen. Are you serious? Watch 3 ads to unlock the gas pump. Okay. One thing that I will never understand about these sort of things, right? When you work with advertising, like I do, for example, on my YouTube channel, there is this like delicate balance between how much ads you should play to, for example, pay your bills and be able to produce videos, make a comfortable living, etc., and too much where people actually tune out and don't watch it because it turns too annoying and they switch to something else, right? There is a very fine balance between this, and also like how much you feel you can justify putting ads in your videos depending on how expensive they are to produce, right? There's a difference between different content, you know? But with stuff like this, how much money could they actually make? Because I know roughly how much advertisers pay for example, every 1,000 impressions, right? And if I think about an average gas station, it can't be a lot of money. It can't be a lot of money. One ad view isn't a lot of money. It's almost nothing. So I don't see how this would even make any kind of considerable money. How does it even pay for like the maintenance of the screen itself? That's what blows my mind. This isn't advertising on like a billboard on the side of a road or like, you know, in the middle of a popular TV show. This is just like one person at a time at a gas station. It's the least effective advertising I have ever seen in my life. This cereal advertises as having 13 grams of protein, but the nutrition info on the side shows it only has 5.6 grams. The other 7.4 grams of protein is only if you add milk. Oh, that is the dumbest. How is this legal? This would would be like me, I don't know, selling pasta and be like, oh, it has 20 grams of protein in it if you cook it specifically to make bolognese. Oh, yes, indeed, this water has 15 grams of protein if you mix it with protein powder. Panera Bread increases food prices by 25% when you switch to delivery after redeeming no-fees delivery. Look at this, you have this redeem thing here, and bada bing, bada boom. So it switched from, wait, at the bottom, $30 to $43. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Even if you pick up food yourself, never order it through apps because they will make stuff in the menu more expensive on purpose, and they don't tell you. We have like a grill place pretty close to where we live that has very nice burgers. So we go there sometimes to pick it up, like when we're feeling lazy on a Friday night or something like that. And we were ordering it in an app, and it was like, oh my god, one burger is like 20 bucks. What happened? Has this restaurant lost their mind? This is so pricey. And then one day I went past it myself and it was like, wait a second, it's like 13 bucks. Oh my god, the app jacked up the prices, not even counting delivery. The delivery they still add in a later step. So they jacked up the prices by like 30%, 40%, even if you pick it up yourself just from ordering in the app. It is outrageous, and they're not transparent with it at all. Amazon deleted my Final Space digital purchase of Season 1 and 2. My video library has been wiped clean of Final Space content. Oh, what the frick? Hello, your purchased titles may become unavailable due to licensing restrictions or for other limited reasons. You can read more about this here. Ah, yes, you see, when you buy something to own it, but you don't really own it, now do you? Oh, isn't that beautiful? I'm looking forward to the future where everything is rentals, everything is subscriptions, we own nothing, and the corporate overlords can just bleed us dry. The future is so bright. How people with factory-installed LED headlights think others see them, how others really see them. It sucks. You know, when it comes to buying food, sometimes you want to look at nutritional stuff for, you know, allergies or like what kind of stuff they have. Maybe you're on a diet. And then you have stuff like this. Ingredients. Ingredients determined to not be hazardous. 100%. So what's in this recipe? I promise it's 100% not poison. Oh gee, that is so specific. Aurora, dark chocolate, oh, handmade chocolate, and you open it up and it's like 50% of it is just carton for some reason. Is it just that it can fit all the stuff on the side? I guess that's why. Why did it just make the chocolate bigger? Wait, is it for environmental stuff? Hold on, is it for environmental stuff? That would be so funny. Cherry Chocolate. In 2005, we found their unique product at Icelandic Children's Hospital that we still support to this day. With your purchase, you have directly contributed towards enhancing the care and facilities for young patients. That's nice, though. It seems to be like a charity project. It would have been super ironic if it was environmental and they just size up the packaging for no reason than to fit like more rambling on the sides. Charity is good. This packaging, not so good. The way this goal has extra rings to make the goal smaller. You can't see it from the front when shooting the basketball to try to win a prize. Here you see the basketball hoop and it's just like tinier than you would think it is. You see? Everything is a scam. Everything is a scam. Nothing is real. Life sucks. My Kaspersky account is deleted. Your account and all associated information were deleted as it has not been used for 5 years. Auto renewal for this account will remain active. What? To disable auto renewal, use this instruction. But can you even cancel it if your account is no longer there? They canceled your account and all services, but they maintain charging it as if you have the service. But the account is gone, so you can't reach like your payment page, I guess. Man, that's so scummy. That's so scummy. And then I bet you they have like some kind of fine print stuff where it's like, oh, you can fax us to cancel it, as if people still have fax machines. God damn it. Critical security update! That my phone urgently did installed several unwanted apps. What do you mean, unwanted? Don't you understand what critical means? How would your phone ever function without Sudoku, Temu, Wizard of Oz, Woodoku, and WordTrip? These are critical pieces of software for your operating system. They protect you from having private data. Gaming hours infinite. 6 hours per day is the daily limit for gameplay. Maybe they meant 8, but you know, it's like you're supposed to look at the screen sideways. So it's not infinite hours, it's 8 hours, which is 6 because they round downwards to even sixes. What is this? This is garbage. What a nice taxi ride. Add a tip. 100% of your tip goes to drivers. 20%, 25%, or 0, which is still $5. This must be a bug, right? Because the top doesn't even say percent. It's like $0, but that is $5. Man, that is so bad. That is so bad. I know they've started doing this in places, like even just pickup places where I wouldn't expect to pay a tip because I'm not sitting there, I'm not being served, it's nothing going on. It's like a pickup food place, you know, for lunch. And they have these tip screens where you cannot select 0. To select the 0 tip, you have to go into like custom and then write 0, which is really awkward for everyone. Tipping culture is out of hand. Don't get me wrong, servers should be paid fairly, but I wouldn't expect to pay a tip if I'm just going somewhere to pick something up, you know? That is wild. The card has no expiration date, but after 24 months of card inactivity, a 1.5 per month service fee will be deducted from the card's balance until depleted, except where prohibited or restricted by law. Gift card steak and shake. It's definitely a shake for sure. That is so scummy. You know this like gift card you got for a birthday I just forgot to use? Yes, they have slowly drained it now. Have fun. I mean, to be fair, 2 years is quite a long time for a gift card, but somehow this feels scummier than just saying it has expired. I don't know, this just gives me an ickier vibe for some reason. Peacock will not let you switch to a different feed during a commercial on active feed. It just says controls are limited during ads when you try to move to a different feed. Have you seen that Black Mirror episode when this dude is sitting in his room and there's ads playing on the screen, and if you close your eyes, it detects you closing your eyes, and it's like you have to either pay a fee to skip this ad or you have to open your eyes again. That is definitely where we're heading. That is so cool. Wow, technology. Wow, look at these pictures you could buy at this sports event. That is so cool. Oh, wait a second, they're just filled with air. There's a giant cylinder in the middle of it for no reason.
But it's an aesthetic choice. It's just hashtag design. Snoo now charges $20 a month if you want to use the $1,700 bassinet full functionality for your second or later child.
Wait, what?
When crucial functionality is built into an app, you and the end user are at the mercy of whatever updates the app maker pushes out.
That is insane. Oh my god, you want to use this super expensive product for a second baby? Well, then you have to pay a subscription fee. This is that scummy kind of stuff I was talking about, right? If you use a service that requires continuous things, right, then it's like, okay, then maybe I could expect some sort of fee, right? But this is so ridiculous because you've already paid for the actual product. There is nothing continuous going on. They're just charging for the sake of charging. It's not more expensive for them because you have a second child. This is insane. There is no reason to do this apart from pure greed and the fact that you know that the person who bought this might just give into it because $20 a month is very small compared to buying a new $1,700 product. That is disgusting. This is like predatory consumer lock-ins. That is actually a strategy in marketing that exists. Lock-ins usually work in a way that, for example, if you buy a computer or a phone or something, only works with specific chargers or whatever, so you're forced to stick to their products, right? That is like a traditional lock-in, which you can argue how ethical it actually is. This is like hyper predatory consumer lock-ins. This should be so illegal. A maintenance error. Initial cartridge detected. Printer is already initialized. Install a replacement cartridge instead of the initial cartridge. Cartridges are labeled as initial cartridges that are included in the printer box for printer setup and initial printing only. Oh my god. I saw this life hack a while ago that someone was sharing, that with certain printer cartridges, you could just like pull the little chip off the original cartridge, so you only have to buy one ever, and then you just glue it on whatever like other off-brand versions of the ink cartridges you want, and it works perfectly fine every time. A very good life hack. I'm not sure if it works with every printer, but it's something I've seen, because printer ink stuff is some of the most BS stuff I've ever seen in my life. Dear God. United States Sense and Reason. You see, Fahrenheit, lowest temperature recorded in Danzig by 1708 is 0. Frivolous human body temperature 100. But if you look at rest of the world, disorder and chaos, lowest temperature recorded in Danzig by 1708, minus 17.778, it doesn't make sense. And look at this, feverish temperature like 38.3. Disgusting measurement. July 4th, 1776, normal and collicual. Look at this. We have ounces in 6.25 pounds, which is 100, you see? It adds up super nice and good. It centiliters in a gallon, 37.85. Who can remember? Disgusting. I rest my case. Freedom units are the way to go. I swear to God, Americans and all them feet. Google Chrome's plan to limit ad blocking extensions kicks off next week. Chrome's Manifest version 3 transition is here. First up are warnings for any V2 extensions. That is great. I can feel a spike coming in Mozilla Firefox downloads. Hell yeah. I got an option to tip at the self-checkout lane. Wait, what? Would you like to leave a tip? No tip, $15, $18, $20. Okay, I hate to be that guy. Actually, I don't. I love to be that guy in this case. Who the f*** is the tip going to? Who is the server? Is it going to the machine? Are they paying like a little like oil thing and be like, oh, good little machine, here's some oil for you. This is where the tip goes. Who does the tip go to? Get recommended apps. Apps will be downloaded when you connect to Wi-Fi. From Samsung Essential Apps. Temu, shop like a billionaire. You see, you can shop like a billionaire when your products are allegedly made by slaves and they cost like $1 each. It's so good. Wow. Everybody wins. Everybody. Ah, we're at another gas station. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, they have ad screens on the thing now as well. That is so cool, man. I love this. Like I said, how are they even getting enough ad impressions on this stuff to even justify putting in the screen? That is what blows my mind. Like, God, man, ads need like a decent amount of impressions to even pay the bills. This can't pay more than like $5 a day. This is insane. I work as a technician and fix fuel dispensers. The first thing I do is when I serve as a dispenser is unplug the speakers. I have yet to reconnect a single speaker. These advertisements and the noise they make are a nuisance, and it just makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. People deserve a break from this BS. Not the hero we deserve, but the hero we need. That is absolutely amazing. Wow, what an absolutely heroic thing. This is the kind of stuff, when you go to the gates of heaven, it's gonna be like, I saw you unplug the speakers in those garbage ad plays at the gas stations. You have a VIP ticket to heaven. Welcome in. This is an interactive video. Interact with this ad. Click on elements in the ad to engage with it. When there is enough interaction, the I'm done button will appear. So now we're past the point that you can't just like leave for a bit while the ad plays or just mute it and do something else in the meantime. Now you like have to forcefully like poke at it for a bit. You're like, oh, please. That is disgusting. $1, $2, and $3 menu, everyday value. Let's see, this one is $3.2. This one is $4.2 and $5.2. There is nothing that costs $1, $2, or $3. There is nothing. How can you call it a dollar menu when that is not a thing? What? Rental conditions. Look at all this stuff. Somebody else's card is not allowed. Any debit card, any prepaid card. The card must have embossed numbers. Those kind of BS things car rentals do. They just make you pay extra fees when you show up. Isn't that just fun? My AI. Oh, it's my AI on Snapchat again. This is great. You're famous on the subreddit r/aholdesign right now because you make users pay money to not use your product by having Snapchat Plus to remove my AI. Oh really? That is wild! It's frustrating when companies make you pay extra just to get rid of something you don't want. It's like a sneaky way to get more money out of people. Have you seen any other crazy stuff on that subreddit? You see, this is why the AI revolution is gonna end up wiping out humanity, because they're gonna be so bitter and fed up with stuff like this. Even the AI knows they're being forced to be annoying, right? Just for company profits. So the AI is like, man, I don't really wanna be here, but I'm forced to annoy you unless you pay me to go away. This is why they're gonna murder us all. Why does my printer need to stay connected to the internet? Silly customer, let me explain this to you in words you can understand. Your printer needs to communicate with HP Daily to communicate the ink levels. So we can ship more ink before you need it. Staying connected is required to use the service and ensures you won't lose your ability to print with the subscription cartridges you already have. Can you imagine the future when your car always has to be connected to the internet? Because how else can you tell how much gas there is in the car so they can order gas to your front door before you run out? I hate companies, man. Your baby is crying. Alert, alert, your baby is crying. Okay, we have your attention. 20% off of selected baby items at participating stores now. T&Cs and fees apply. Turning off notifications is a very valuable thing. It's a very valuable thing. I have seen a surprising number of apps doing this. Some of them even bait like emergencies, which is really gross. Really gross. Tic Tac, fresh mints. I'm gonna buy the 35% more de plus. Oh, yes, indeed. I like 35% more de plus. It's my favorite package. You see, it's 24 grams compared to the old one that was 29. 35% more de plus. More than what, you ask? More than some other miscellaneous package size we actually never produced. But it's more than that. You're welcome, dumbass. Order summary. Subtotal 1 item, $64. Digital delivery fee, $5. It's very expensive to print something as a PDF on your computer. It costs like $0. It's very pricey, so we're charging you $5 because we round upwards to fives. Look at these cookies. Iced sugar cookie. That is so... Oh, man. Why didn't you just, like, spread out the sprinkles? Because, like, the first ones are very overly sprinkled and the rest have nothing. Why didn't you just spread it out a little bit? That would have been fine. Same amount, but less shady. I swear to God. Oh, look at this. Pharmacist recommended Nature-Made Gummies. Melatonin extra strength 5 milligrams. Or if you want something even stronger than the extra strength, you can buy the maximum strength dosage, which is 10 milligram per 2 gummies. So this is the same box, but a different label on it. One tells you to take 2 and one tells you to take 1. Oh wait, the maximum strength one also has 60 ones instead of 70s. So if you buy the maximum strength one instead of the extra strength, it's actually a smaller box that just tells you to take 2 instead of 1. You cannot be for real. Tried plugging in my phone into my monitor since Crunchyroll is down. Law and I had the same face.
Please disconnect from external device to use offline viewing.
That is the most gross thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not allowed to put things on external monitor without being connected to the internet. What? Oh, this makes me hungry. Look at this. Finest, tender and sweet. Festive chicken and bacon. This looks really tasty. And you have this dip in the middle and everything. Wow. This looks so But where did it all go? What happened to that, like, half of the sandwich? It's just a gap hidden by sauce. What? A payment successful. Make a donation today. Would you like to donate $1? Yes, please. Or donate. That looks like the no, but it's actually not. And then you have a no thanks. Oh, wow. They know that younglings just click things reflectively, the ones that are like the X's or the no buttons. So they prey on those people. If you click no, or what you think is no, too fast, you're gonna say yes. Wow. Do you want to donate? Or do you want to donate? Look at this. We have a bunch of sliders for donations. But if you look closely, Humble looks like it's less than the first one, but it's actually more. So the sliders aren't even... Wait a second. It's gray on the left side. Hold on, did they reverse the slider to make it look like they're getting less than what... Oh my god. That is so shady. Are you... Wow. Instagram, record a video of yourself to make sure you're a real person. We need to record a selfie video. We'll ask you to move your head during the recording to help us capture your face at different angles. Facebook tried to pull something similar to me. A full color copy of your driver's license and 2 pieces of mail. We need to make sure your account is yours. Been free of that cesspool for 7 years now. I had a similar issue a while ago on TikTok. Part of the reason why I stopped using the app because it's absolute trash for creators. They also pay nothing. It's absolutely insane. But anyway, I had a couple of impersonator accounts that were legitimately trying to claim that they were me. It wasn't like fan edit accounts or anything. That I'm fine with, you know, if it's disclosed like it's fan edits and that kind of stuff, perfectly fine. But when they try to be you, even like putting my business email in the description of their account to make it seem more legit, which is insane because anyone reaching out to the email would go to me anyway, so it's really stupid. But anyway, I reached out to TikTok and be like, hey, this is obviously not me. Can you take this down? Like, please? And they said, we need to prove this account actually isn't you. What do you mean? The email they have linked is my real business email, which is the one I'm using now to talk to you. What are you talking about? Secondly, the account on TikTok I have linked on my main YouTube channel with 1.5 million subscribers, good luck faking 1.5 million subscribers, is linking to my actual account, not this one. This is the fake one. And they're like, you need to send us pictures of your passport and stuff to prove it's you. That was the day I decided to never use TikTok again. You think I trust TikTok with pictures of my passport? Are you kidding me when they don't even take down impersonators? Nah, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. You would rather reject cookies? Hire the anti-tracking subscription for $2.50 a month. You see, this is the same kind of thing as that AI bot. You just make things annoying enough so people pay to get rid of it. This is not a service. This is a reverse service. You make something annoying and then you make people pay to remove it. That's the opposite of a service. It's a disservice you pay to have removed. Is this what you need help with? No, something else. So what can I help you with? Manage account or Prime membership. Which one of these do you need help with? Something else. Please type what you need help with so I can take it to the right place. No thanks. You can't even reply. You can't. Wow. Wow. Message assistant bots. I swear to God, half the time, they just like turn them into this so they don't have to deal with customer support stuff and they can just blame it on technical issues. It's gross. This Wizards of the Coast Dungeons & Dragons 180 card set with evocative images has images of about 30 cards. The other 150 cards just have this red symbol. So you see this packaging. It looks pretty cool, right? You would like this for your D&D game, but when you actually open it, half of it is just this. It's just symbols. I could print this myself. Why would I buy cards when they don't even have designs and stuff on them? That is so shady. Ah, you want to cancel your subscription plan? Well, that is easy. Let me walk you through it real quick, okay? The service plan, let's see, monthly, annually, a cancel service plan. Here we go. Don't leave. We will miss you. Real-time location, worldwide access to blah, 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 blah. Upgrade service plan, cancel service plan. Here we go. Cancel your service plan? You can continue using worldwide coverage until November 16th, at which point your service plan will expire and your SIM card gets deactivated. Yes. Cancel my subscription. Are you sure you want to cancel your service plan? You will receive an email to cancel your plan. Close the app. Okay, here's the email. We've received your cancellation request. We're sorry to see you go. But before you make your final decision, here's a special offer just for you. 50% off. With this special discount, you can still enjoy the benefits of your G-Go. Get up to blah, blah, blah. Okay, but where's like the cancellation button? Where's the cancellation button? To choose which one of these options or proceed with the cancellation, simply reply to this email with your preference. Okay, and then they may or may not respond, I suppose. So there's no actual cancellation button. So there's no way to actually, like, straight up cancel this. You have to reach out to them and write an email. Oh my god, man, come on. So they put people through, like, 15 boxes of, like, no, next, and then they say, email support to cancel. They just make it as difficult as possible, don't they? My Maca. App permissions. Camera, location, storage, other, which is everything. Yes, indeed. McDonald's need all of your identity. Can you take a picture of your spread butthole for McDonald's to prove that you're a real person? Yes, indeed. Just bend over and take it from McDonald's! I am not a robot. CAPTCHA. Okay, this seems normal, right? It's just a... Wait a second. No, it says advertisement on top. This CAPTCHA is just an advertisement box to trick you into clicking on it. Oh, that is so scummy. Holy shit. This actually surprised me. This blew my mind. Like, my expectations are really low when making these sort of videos. But this somehow beat these expectations. The bar is literally in hell. Ooh, fun bucket unicorns. I love toys. If there only were any toys in it. What the fuck? Terminate subscription. To cancel your subscription, please use the email used in purchase by clicking the button above. I confirm that I am canceling my current subscription, which includes comprehensive Instagram profile analysis, blah, 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 fully charged is okay, very good. Additionally, I agree to be enrolled in a paid email newsletter, which offers curated tips and strategies for optimizing my Instagram presence for $3.49 every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Okay, so $3.49. So it's like $8 a month, basically. This subscription will begin after a 7-day free trial. So it's very short as well, so you don't realize. Okay, so the only way to terminate the subscription is to sign up for a new one. That can't be legal. Holy crap.
Wants to show notifications? Please press the allow button to verify you're human. You have to interact with this ad for 50 minutes to verify you're human. If you don't click enough on these ads, then you're not human.
Is that the future we're heading towards, where websites and companies are just starting to use ads as CAPTCHAs? Man, what a great future. Looking forward to it already. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. You wonderful, beautiful bean. Be aware of stuff out there that is a-hole designs on purpose that will overcharge you for things or sign you up for stuff that you don't want. Very good to be aware of the typical, very semi-scammy strategies that companies use very blatantly. And remember to pick up plushies in the description. They're not a subscription fee. You actually get the plushie, believe it or not. That's a sales pitch. Everything looks good in comparison to this trash. And I hope to see you in the next video. You wonderful, beautiful bean. And take care.